I got a song stuck in my head from Detour. I've been singing it. I've been singing it all morning.
What song is it?
Close every door to me. Keep all the walls from me. Borrow my window and shout out the light.
From Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you in that song?
Yes.
Nice. Did you guys have the candles?
Yes.
Cool. That's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think we're actually making this work. Carol, I'm so excited to talk to you. I have so many questions, and then I also know that there's a lot that you want to share. So we'll make sure that we have time for all of that. Okay. Let's see. Where should we start? Um, let's start at the beginning. So, you're a pretty new Detour actor. How did you find Detour, and what did you think at first?
Um. At first, it was a little bit nerve-wracking because I've never done it before. I didn't know anybody at first. Um, I was kind of a little bit shy, you know. I was kind of a little bit quiet, but it took me like I say 4 weeks to open up and whatnot. And you know, when Simon asked me, the director asked me, "Do you want to try out for spelling bee?" And I was like, okay, let me try, let me do it, and see how it goes. The first time I ever done it, it was like a massive dream come true because I had to hold my breath the whole entire show, and I did not breathe because I had to do like all kinds of scenes in it, like uh, from the counselor, that one, and then they're like, oh my god, did she just hold her breath and not breathe? And everybody was like all shocked, and when I did it, everybody was like, "Oh my god, we gotta give this girl a big round of applause."
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. So, was holding your breath part of the character?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
and you were like ready to go. Did you practice holding your breath at home? Or did you just show up and you were like, I can do this?
I showed up and I'm like, I can do this without looking at the notes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. A photo of Carol in Spelling Bee laughing with Andrea and Jody. Okay, but Carol, before you would come to Detour, and this is the thing we had talked about before, right? You have been performing for others before. Maybe not acting.
Yeah.
Okay, but you had done singing, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. How long have you been singing?
For many, I think when I moved here, it was in 2007. That's when I graduated high school, and uh, I met this one lady. Her name is Miss Linda. Um, it was her husband that worked at the day program where I used to go to, but I don't go there anymore. And he just wanted motivation, like to have somebody to go with him to have singing, singing, and that was our thing. And we do it every Thursday. Um, ever since he passed away from dementia, I put my ground and I made him a promise. I'm like, okay, so if you do pass away one of these days, I promise from my heart and my thoughts that I will not let your wife go alone. And that was our main thing. So we have our main thing every Thursday is a karaoke, and I go with her to keep her company.
That's a really kind thing to do. Wow. That's really nice. And what a nice way to like honor someone, that you cared about and who helped you, right? To say,
Yeah,
listen, even when you're gone,
yeah,
I'm going to be here and I'm going to take care of the people that you love and I'm going to do a thing that we love together. I mean, that's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Have you met other people at karaoke since you've been there?
Oh gosh, tons of people. Um, every time I miss like one gig, the karaoke lady starts asking the lady, Miss Linda,
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "Where is KO?" And then they're like, "KO's sick." And then the next day I come in, the next week I come in, and the Thursday they scream. They're like, "She's back!"
Yeah, because now you're a regular, right? You're a feature. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really cool. Carol, do you have any advice for like meeting new people or making new friends? Because I keep hearing these stories where you start something new, and then you really find friends and you build community.
You are amazing. You are important. You are respectful. You are you are a friend. You are special. You are a leader. You are loved. You are explorer. You are appreciated. You are cared for. You are welcome here. You are a leader. You are a inspiration. You are a fighter. You are a giver. You are a cool person. You are a speaker. You are beautiful. You are positive. You are a trooper. You are the light of somebody else's eyes. You are a camper. You are the bomb. You are you are a thought of a person. You are sweet. You are a joy. You are a human. You are kind. You are dear, and you are your own person.
Those are some amazing affirmations. Wow. So do you say that? Because I know that you say that to other people, but I also feel like you say that to yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You sent me a picture of a journal page that you had done where you were writing affirmations. That's such a cool
Yes.
exercise. And I bet
Yes.
that does help you a lot in new situations, right? To be like, wow, this might be kind of scary, but here's what I got to remember. Like, here's who I am. Yeah. A notebook page full of Carol's handwritten affirmations. A few of them say, "You are a giver. You are trooper. You are the light of someone else's eyes. You are human. You are kind." This is Carol. I think that you bring a lot of positivity to people's days, whether it's through having a special title for them or doing the affirmations or sending like a kind text message. That's something that I can definitely tell that you do, and I think that really brightens people's days. Um, Speaking of like brightening people's days and making things better, I know that also you're pretty passionate about your volunteer work. Do you want to
Yes.
tell a little bit about your volunteering?
I pack food um for different countries like Vietnam, um, Ethiopia, um, California, um, what is it? Iowa,
Oh, so
Wyoming.
some different states also.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And we basically pack 85 boxes of food every week, and then we ship it out to the UPS, and the UPS ship it out to them.
Yeah, and you go every week to pack food?
Yeah.
Carol, smiling and wearing a hairnet, packs food at her volunteer site. That's really cool. Why do you feel like it's important to go every weekend to pack the food?
Because I feel that, you know, everybody everybody who is unfortunate like us, we need to think about other people instead of ourselves, because you know life to me, life is not about thinking about yourself. Life is about thinking about other people, like especially the world nowadays where it's a catastrophe and it's all messed up, and people are not thinking positive. They are thinking negative about everything. And I just like, you know, if I, if I make it to round up in the world, I just want people to understand that don't be negative, don't be salty about yourself. Just try everything that you can and be the best that you can.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an amazing message, and it's also something that I know that you keep in mind and that you try to, live out at home with your family and in the community and with your friends. Like that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me also, Carol, before that you have a new little niece.
Yes,
Right.
she steals my heart. She
I
steals my heart every time. She comes comes over. I'm like, what do you want? And I'm like, do you want me to hold you? Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay. And then 5 minutes later, she says, French fries. I'm like, okay, does that mean you want French fries? And she's like,
That sounds really cute.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I've learned in life is I have a niece now, and I used to swear a lot, really bad. But ever since she was born, I quit swearing. I quit cussing. I don't I don't I don't cuss anymore unless if I'm completely like ticked off, I write it in my journal.
And then Carol, I know that you have other like things that you do every day. You had talked to me about. Do you want to share some of the other things that you do that are like journaling that are to kind of take care of you or to center?
I write all kinds of quotes every time. Like I don't look at the computer. I don't look at the internet. I just think it by myself when I'm listening to music. And then, some words that I don't understand, I'll just write it down. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that word came out of nowhere. And now I'm writing it down.
Nice. What are some of the quotes that you really like?
Be true, be yourself, always be capable of yourself, always be kind, and always be true, and stay amazing as you are.
That's lovely. And then I know that I ask you this a lot, and I know that you also shared it at Detour one time before. But do you mind telling us the Martin Luther King quote again, or the quote
Yes.
about Martin Luther King Jr. that
Yes.
you always remember? Okay.
Yes. Treat people kindly, do what is fair, work for all people who show that you care. Change what is wrong, but please do not fight. Think of new ways to change from wrong to right. These are the ways as we work as a team who remember the man who had said, I have a dream, by Martin Luther King Jr.
Are there any people, and they could be like people that you know in your life, like family or friends, or they could be like famous people, but are there any people that you look up to and admire and you say, like, wow, there's a lot I can learn from them. I don't need to be exactly like them, but they're doing or they've done some really like cool, important, or helpful, or interesting, or just like fun stuff. Who do you look up to?
My best friend Anne Marie, she motivated me to do a lot of things in life. Especially, I call her my best friend, but I also call her my sister too, because the reason behind that is um, I met her a long time ago, and she didn't have nobody to reconnect with. She didn't have no family or anything, and when she found me, we we clicked.
Mm-hmm.
We clicked, and she's like, okay, we can be friends or we can be sisters, whatever you want. I'm like, okay. So she's the one who motivated me to go to Detour, and I motivated her to go back to school. And she got her she got her what is it, graduation certificate from Prescott. So I get motor. I think when I started um, Detour, I think I got the motivation from Teacher Simon and Teacher Andrea and Mama Sam, because I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm really doing this? Like, and then they're like, oh, you're a pro at it. Like, say when I first did the spelling bee, I only took 1 day to look at the notes, and I don't even have to look at the notes the next day. I'm done. I'm like, I can remember it by heart.
Yeah. So sometimes, I mean, trying new things can be like, oh, wait a second, I'm really good at stuff. Like a lot of things are possible, right? I mean,
Yeah.
there could be there, and I hope there will be like a lot of fun projects in your future. Like that's so cool. Carol acts in a poignant moment in Spelling Bee as Andrea looks on. So, Carol, what just like today are your favorite songs?
Um, what is it? How do I get through a night without you? If I had to live without you, then what love would that be? By Leanne Rhymes.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
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 The second song would have to be Strawberry Wine 17.
Hot July Moon. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a summertime classic. Oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of a deep dive. Okay,
Yeah.
fun. So you're sort of feeling the like ladies of country, it sounds like.
Yeah.
At least today.
I used to didn't like country. I know nothing. I knew nothing about country music until somebody got me into country music, and then I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, and then I do a little bit rapping myself, but um, I rap like all kinds of. Say if it was your birthday or something or whatever, I just make it up and I put your name in it or whatever, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, oh how did you put the name in it?" And I'm like, "I don't know.
Yeah.
It just swings in the mind." Yeah.
Yeah. Something that we talked about before also is I know that you have a couple of tattoos that you were sharing about.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. What made you decide like, oh, it's time to get a tattoo?
Well, never got a tattoo in my life before, and I just, people say, "Oh, you have a disability. You can't get no tattoo. You'll probably have something going wrong with you." I'm like, "Oh, stop talking like that." I'm like, "Give me a break." So I the way people was expressing how disability people can't get tattoos, that just really bothered me right there. I'm just like, okay. I was like, stop talking like that. I was like, don't talk to me if you're gonna talk to me like that. So I decided the next 3 weeks, I asked my sister. I was like, can you take me go take to a tattoo parlor and so I can get a tattoo? And I was like, she was like, what kind of tattoo do you want? I was like, let's get butterfly tattoos first. So I got a butterfly tattoo with her that stands for Sisters Forever. And then the second tattoo was the heart, and it stands for the 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 man that passed away. So I got that tattoo for him because him and I, we love music.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for my last tattoo, which would be a dragon.
Let's do some of our maybe faster questions, maybe not, a little bit lighter, if that's okay.
You're good.
Okay. What is your favorite food? And we could also do food to eat at home and then food to like go out for.
My favorite food would be nachos.
Yum.
From what is it? Lowe's Fabs.
Oh, great. Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite Vietnamese food has to be my mama's homemade egg rolls. I can eat like 5 of those and I'm full.
Nice. How about your favorite color?
Orange and black.
Right. Is that for and that's for Halloween?
Yes.
Okay. Do you dress up for Halloween or no?
I do dress up, but my sister does the makeup. I can't do the makeup. It's terrible.
What kind of makeup do you do for Halloween?
Like what is it? It starts with a D. The like the candy skull.
Oh, you were telling me that. Okay, like the Dia de los Muertos skull.
Yes.
Yeah, with the eye sockets and everything. Yeah. That's really cool. What a fun costume. Nice. Yeah. When you are on your phone, what is your favorite like app or game or thing to do on the phone?
I usually, I'm usually like helping people with advice or something, or people text me and they're like, "Okay, Carol, what should I do? What
Mm.
should I? Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing." I'm like, first of all, you don't sit there and you don't give up. Second of all, if you want to do something, you gotta get up and try it before you say you're gonna give up.
Carol is backstage at Joseph, hanging out with Emma and Phylean.
If you ever want to see how life or how wonderful things are towards you, just watch the movie, The Color of Friendship, and it changes everything. It changes everything. It changes the mind. It changes the globe. It changes how the way you feel about other people and all the etc.
You, Carol, what are you looking forward to this year? I know that in September you've got the birthday.
Yeah.
What else is like coming up for you, or what else do you hope for? In the next couple of months or in the next year?
I hope that the world will be more quieter
Mm.
than not catastrophe for everybody, because I feel like there's a whole bunch there's a whole bunch of violence these days, and I feel like they need to take a step back and they need to rely on themselves and think about themselves first before the whole aggravations happens.
Yeah, I think hopes for a less violent world. I think that's really
Yeah,
lovely. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Um, you had shown me before. Do you mind talking us briefly through how you do the chakra like calming
yeah,
meditation for you?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, can you
Uh,
explain?
I do it with music.
Okay.
It's called drums meditation, and what I do is I turn it on, and I basically stand up and I close my eyes, and then when the drums happen, I put my hands up. I put my hands up. That means everything's gonna be calm. Everything's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be amazing.
I think that's really cool that you do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I bet if more people could do that, maybe we could all, calm down inside and then be able to be a little bit more helpful and positive to other people.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so special. Okay. I think we're sort of wrapping up, but I know that you also told me that you wrote down some stuff that you wanted to share. So,
yeah.
yeah, what did you write, or what have you been thinking about that you want to share for the interview?
Always be loyal. Always be true. Always smile more and worry less.
I love that.